Hey everyone, it's Colin here at eTrailer, and today we have a 2019 Infiniti QX80, and we're going to go ahead and do a test fit on these Titan chain V-bar style link snow tire chains. Now the tire size on our Infiniti today is 275/60R20. Let's go ahead and double check the tire size on your QX80, make sure that these chains will fit it. Now if you don't know, the tire size is on the sidewall of your tire, you just got to look around to find it. Ours is right here. You can see the 275/60R20. Now it's always a good idea to keep a set of chains in your Infiniti, and with these V-bar style chains, these are probably some of the most aggressive chains you can get, and these perform very well in any ice storm that you might have. These V-bar studs that you see that are welded onto the twist links, these really dig into that ice and break it up to make sure you have traction and to pull you through to make sure you can stay on the road and stay safe. Now while these are going to perform very well in heavy ice and heavy snow, I'd probably shy away from the aggressiveness of these chains if you lived in an area where you're not getting that much snow and ice. Maybe a couple times a year you get a little bit of snow, a good amount of snow and ice, then you might want to look into maybe the twist link styles. Those aren't as aggressive, but they still give you really good traction. And with these V-bar studs, if you're ever driving them and they're on pavement or anything like that, it could really tear it up pretty quick and wear down on the V-bar studs. So that's just a little thing I want to let you guys know. Now what's really cool about these chains in particular is that they have these nice cam tensioners all the way around. We got 3 of them. These are going to help take out a lot of that slack that you might have in your chains when you first install them. So you can see these things are really snug on our tire, and that's exactly what we want. It's going to provide the smoothest ride possible and give you the best traction. Now, these chains are going to have a low carbon steel construction. This is going to be very tough and durable, and it's also going to resist rust and corrosion. You can see we have this nice ladder pattern style. This is going to assist us with starts and stops to make sure that we have the traction that we need. Now like I said, these are very tight on our tire, but sometimes with these ladder pattern chains, you never know how they're going to fit depending on the size tire you have. So we always like to mention these rubber tensioners, which are optional. They're sold separately here at eTrailer. And basically what they do is if you have a set of chains on your tire and the cam tensioners aren't taking all the slack out, maybe you don't have cam tensioners on them on your ladder pattern style, these tensioners will mount right here around the chain to help take out any extra slack that you might have. Now with this particular chain on this tire size, I personally wouldn't worry about it too much. The tensioner would be more of a peace of mind type thing, just to make sure that if anything were to happen to your cam tensioners, then you have this as a backup. The chains do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, and they do come in a quantity of 2 in this bag that makes for very easy storage. It's not the most durable bag, but it is something to throw them in so they're not laying around and taking up a lot of space in your trunk. Now notice how we have these installed on the rear. Just want to make sure you guys do that. Your QX80 is going to be a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so make sure you get them on the back tires for the best traction. Now no matter what set of chains you guys go with, I always recommend getting the chains out of your bag or the case, wherever it comes in, installing them a few times on your Infiniti just so you get good practice, so that if you're out in the weather, you'll know exactly how to get them on without running into problems. I'll go ahead and walk you through the install of these Titan chains right now. The first thing you want to do is lay your chains out, look them over, make sure there's no kinks or twists in your links, and if there's any tangles, make sure you get those out. After you've used these for a long period of time, might be a good idea to start looking for any type of broken links. Again, that should be really further down the road after you've put some good wear and tear on these. We do have some repair options here at eTrailer with links to be able to fix them up and keep using them rather than buying a new set of chains. With these being a new set, we don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to grab the chains and put them over the top and sides of our tire. Now here at the back we'll make our first connection. We have these extra links right now in this hook, so we'll just get that on there. We have the extra 6 links. We'll start at number 3, see how that fits. That seems to be a good fit. We don't want it too tight. We don't want it sitting up here. We also don't want it draping down and hitting the floor. So we'll keep it at 3 right now. We'll go to the front and we'll do the same thing. And then if we need to make any adjustments, we can come back here. Now here at the front, we got the same 6 links, but a different connection system. It's just a lever. So what we're going to do is take the 3rd link, like in the back, drip it over top, and then pull back and hook it on to that extra link right there. It is pretty loose right now, but that's why we have our cam tensioners. So let's go ahead and grab our tool and start getting those tightened down. So let's turn it clockwise and do the same for the other two as well. Almost there. There we go. Now our chains are nice and snug on our tire. Now at this point, if you chose to get the optional rubber tensioners, make sure you throw those on as well. And once you repeated this process for the other side, you're ready to hit the road. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this information helped you out. But that's going to do it for our test fit of the Titan Chain V-Bar snow tire chains on our 2019 Infiniti QX80.